The stars announce their presence when they setting up in the sky. And every little planet we be touching. It's like comets burst in the heavens when we're soaring. We go high, as fly as can be. This is the dope as we. Good music, she and he and he. You know. Hey, so come with me. Yes. Let's take it back to ecstasy and Planet Rock 3013. I'm quite sure. Spaceships flying high to the top where the sky.
We gotta get
Spaceships flying high to the top where the sky.
Yeah, on some intergalactic type shit, my nigga, nah I mean? Yeah, my nigga, we the dope time traveling. Space age pimpin' androids, we gaffling. Bop guns that flip Nissan trucks. You took me to your leader looking like we all fuck. Walking in my moon boots cause my spaceship stuck. Rely on my third eye instead of faith and luck. Dodge the particles from astros so we won't get stuck. You never know at any time it could get worse. No 16s, my nigga, I spit a universe. And some left planet Earth low on cash. Robbing niggas on Mars like Pluto Nash. Bounce rock and escape cause the spaceship fast. Got homies teleporting to a nice piece of. Hey, my people planet surfing, staying high and turned up. Treating planets like that, they stay burnt up. No lie, we really too high for y'all. Ain't coming down, even if the sky should fall. I'm yelling, no lie, I'm really too hot for y'all. Ain't coming down, even if the sky should fall. I'm yelling, hit my space particles, you androids. You androids. You androids, yeah. My space particles, you androids. Yes. You androids. You androids. Yeah. Killer for you androids.
Walking on you hoes. Don't matter if my whip's on foes. It don't matter if my wrists don't glow. Oh, yeah. I'm out of this world. Space age pimpin' with a swagger that'll lift your soul. Luke Skywalker scheming on her Chewbacca. Perpendicular, proper pimpin' to bring profit. I'm in a spaceship blowing gas. You probably think I'm human with your broke ass. Daniel son, that wax me off, I'm so fly. I got crane kicks, welcome to the Cobra Kai. Captain Kirk, Space Ghost perk, robotic lungs. Slanging Big Dipper, keep my phaser on stun. Even on Pluto, you niggas is menudo. My main chick's a Martian, my spaceship's a Tudo. Face this anomaly in the Matrix. This is the dope face, she's hotter than fake shit.
Welcome back, Lando Cal. We back, fellas. We back.
Yep.
James Bishop, what's up, my man?
Hey, shit, man. Just glad to be back doing the show, man. Glad to be doing the show.
Hey, Teddy, you doing all good?
Yeah, man.
A lot of people emailed us saying that our banter is a collective over Bryan Singer's sticky papers. Is trending topics on if you Google Bryan Singer sticky papers, this show comes up. Twice, both episodes with Brian. Yeah, I had Teddy do it. He was like,
"Oh shit,
hold up, for real?" Like I was like, "Google it."
What?
Yeah, and that's how I don't know if it's anybody like that. People are searching for anything like homosexual involving Bryan Singer, and that pops up too, maybe, and they like, "Oh, they talking about him being gay. Let me check this out." And then, people listen to it in the back end.
Daryl, look what the fuck he started, dog.
What's more? I know, man. I wasn't saying nothing homosexual about when I said sticky papers. I would have said that about anybody that did that. It had nothing to do with his homosexuality. I just thought it was just funny that I could see him nutting all over some papers, getting hype about.
But it's just it's just your seeming
retire.
Like your seeming fetish towards it, dog. It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, is it not true though?
The main thing me and Ted was saying was just, we're not saying the movies were like the most fantastic thing in the world. We just saying they were decent movies for what they were.
Horrible movies.
All right, man. He's still on the same, like, it's horrible. We just said, hey, that's not a horrible. They're not horrible, and they're not fantastic good. X-Men.
The X-Men movie.
X-Men.
They're not horrible at all.
Like, they're just like, they pretty good, decent movies for what they was, man. It's like,
they seem
no, horrible is the first motherfucking Incredible Hulk. That's horrible.
No, I won't deny that.
The X-Men is nowhere near on the same page as that.
Now, X-Men 3, maybe.
Horrible is nothing but trouble, nigga.
That's true.
Horrible.
Listen to this episode of Stroud Low Cash. You'll get what we mean about nothing but trouble.
Oh god.
But yeah, but it's still. Why are we? That last X-Men was boring as fuck, man.
The Dead
She's Mask?
Yeah,
I didn't think so.
It was a pretty cool movie.
It was okay. I'm not gonna go down this like Bro Hogan because I've already explained how it's like 15 minutes of dead space in there and shit. Like, and Brian, that's when Brian was going to go get his lotion and everything in between those scenes.
Here we go.
But let's start with the dopest topic of all of them here. Ta-Neshi Coates is gonna be writing the new Black Panther comic book. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Some people call him the God, Ta-Neshi Coates. He's a fanboy too. So some people thinking like, because they only know him for his political writings, he's actually a fanboy. Mm-hmm. He's actually into comics, pretty heavy. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. It's basically T'Challa is fighting a group of people that are trying to invade his nation.
Right.
So they're called the People or Polar or something like that. I forgot what exactly they are, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty dope. I can't even front.
It's Black Panther. What can you expect, man?
Some of these other Black Panther ones haven't been that good though.
Just the character and the concept of Black Panther and what you can truly do with Black Panther, as far as like storyline wise, and then what has he and the shit he's already done. Like, this nigga has, hands down, disabled the Silver Surfer, barehanded. With just his suit, nigga, in space. Like this.
I saw when they posted it.
Yeah, like, this nigga said, "Hey, you humanoid, huh? So I figured that your arm can probably break like a humanoid. So you gonna talk to me while I'm gonna break your shit." I was like, "Damn, wait a minute." So like, and this is the Silver Surfer, G. So he's like, "Damn, like, he pretty high level." You know what I'm saying? And like, for him to do that is pretty fucking amazing.
It is amazing.
Pretty fucking amazing. And just the way he took out Namor, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Namor destroyed Wakanda.
Yeah, but Namor was a hoe.
Yeah, no, of course he did. That was a whole ass move. He if that never happened, Wakanda still would have never lost the war.
No, they definitely wouldn't have.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I think it's gonna be good. The people have been shouting about Marvel to be more diverse with their comic book selection, and here you go. You get the smartest move. They get one of the most radical Black writers of this time. Politically, why not go tap him? He's a fanboy too. You tap him, saying, "Hey, let's do this." So shout out to Axel Alonso and them over at Marvel for that movie.
Most definitely.
Next up, Luke Cage casting gets updated. Luke Cage is starting to look good as a motherfucker. Alfred Woodard's playing one of the main villains.
Got
it.
Pause.
Hold on, listen, no. But how
Luke Cage is starting to look
good as a motherfucker.
Pause.
Real ain't even old in this goddamn show. This is just into this shit.
I don't miss my moment. You gonna talk about 14, all right?
Pause. But no, it looks good. Luke Cage is Alfred Woodard's going to be in here. Mbufo Edekazo, the same dude that plays Remy on House of Cards. Mm-hmm. He's playing Cottonmouth.
Cool.
He's playing Cottonmouth. And then Alyssa McKissick is playing what is her name? A whole girl with the bionic arm. I can't remember her name now.
You talking about
damn.
Christy? No, she's not.
No. Jessica Jones.
Misty Knight.
Yep. Misty Knight. He's playing Misty Knight. So that's gonna be dope. The way they having it set up, jumping off from Jessica Jones was just coming out in December. So basically, Marvel's gonna be rolling hard on Netflix because they got Jessica Jones coming out in December.
Right.
February is another Daredevil, and then I think we probably get another, or maybe I think May Daredevil. Then we probably get Luke Cage December of next year.
Yeah. Man.
So Luke Cage looks good. I don't know how they're gonna do Iron Fist, but
I think at one point they were talking about getting old dude Ray Park to be
Iron Fist. But I'm talking about like structurally how they gonna do Iron Fist. With like he be fighting dragons and all kind of shit. and like all that mystical shit.
Nigga, we just seen in Agents of Shield. You know how much shit go down? They connect.
But those budgets isn't but the whole idea with the Netflix shows are they kind of more street level characters where they didn't really need any mysticism.
I mean, of course you don't need mysticism, but you know if you want to tell the story,
Iron Fist is though.
But yeah, you don't have to tell the story of Iron Fist. You have to tell the story right. I mean, he can take him. You can take Danny Rand too, like doing all the mystic shit that he was doing. And then put him in the same kind of Heroes for Hire street level shit that Luke Cage is on. Yeah. So it was like that in the comic, but like they gonna stay at least hopefully try to. Stay
they have. I mean, they as far as I've seen Daredevil what they doing with Luke Cage with all of his stuff, and then they gonna have him basically behind the Weapon X program, where they end up taking they supposed to have all that. So I think it's gonna look dope. Teddy, what you think about the Luke Cage updates?
I'm be honest, I didn't get a chance.
Okay. Alfred Woodard is gonna be like.
That's a good selection off the cuff. So.
And then you watch House of Cards, right?
Yeah.
The black dude on there, Remy. He's the main secondary villain.
Oh. Okay.
He's a dude named Cottonmouth. He's like basically a country ass nigga that owns a club. He's got like gold teeth that are like shaped like kind of like sword, like not swords, but like kind of like a Jaws. Yeah. Like a jaw, like a kind of Jaws was in James Bond.
Okay.
Yeah. His mouth is shaped, but his gold teeth though, like a nigga.
All gold everything.
All gold everything.
So is this nigga like? Does he?
He's like think of a country. Think if Jerome was a fucking
I'm
in the comic books because it was 70s now. But think about Jerome was a supervillain from Martin.
That's what I'm saying. But what's his like power?
He doesn't have them. They're all street level comic. I mean, street level.
Ain't Luke Cage like?
He's the only one that has superpowers. Everybody else is just like regular kind of.
That ain't really fair.
Cottonmouth.
Nigga, we got a blind nigga that can see. You know what I'm saying? That can see through sonar.
That's another reason why this shit ain't fair. I mean, but no, time out. You got a blind nigga that can use sonar. Get it? That's fine. Kingpin knocked a nigga's head off with a car.
That's true.
So at least there's some sort of balance, nigga. Like,
Cottonmouth is gonna.
Cottonmouth got a mouthful of gold, but can't throw a punch.
I say he couldn't throw no punch.
It ain't gonna hurt a nigga that can pick up cars.
Nigga, you got Luke Cage. His baby mama got superpowers.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a retired superhero turned private investigator.
So,
but I don't think they're gonna show her with the superhero
power.
No.
I think they're still private investigator.
That's my point though. Like,
but I do think
you got niggas like Lex Luthor and shit taking on Superman, even though he rich. This is a normal ass nigga. He ain't no different.
Them always be the most boring ones to me, man. Because it's like I like to see competition. You get Stickman up against the world greatest superhero of the universe.
Hold on, like Stickman. Are you talking like Stickman from the Remember the Time music video where he's like, even worse. I was thinking like a real the skinny man, like just a real skinny nigga, like just a regular accountant for Boeing. The accountant fighting Goku. Like what the fuck? Don't nobody want to see this shit. This is not impressive. Accountant fighting Goku.
Damn it.
Damn you, Teddy.
I'm just saying, like, he's like, yeah, he don't have any superpowers. It's like, okay, so.
No, Cottonmouth has, like, but he's got superhuman strength and stuff like that. But it's not on the level of Luke Cage, because Luke Cage is, like, scientifically,
this nigga, like, diamond hard skin. Yeah. This nigga,
he's bulletproof. He's bulletproof.
I seen this nigga stop a train on Spider-Man, dog, on Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
right?
I saw that.
This nigga stopped a whole subway train, dog. So, you know what I'm saying?
How do you beat a nigga like that? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you make this interesting?
I mean, there's other characters they're going to have in there, too, that's going to
I'm pretty sure that's probably like where they're probably going to start off with, probably where they're going to lead off with, and parents are probably going to grow as time goes on. Kind of like how that did with Daredevil.
But I'm just trying to imagine, like, Daredevil was interesting because Daredevil, like, the reason why Daredevil was, I guess, relatable on all terms was because even though he's a blind nigga that can see with sonar bat vision, he still had the ability to get fucked up. Like on Netflix, that nigga would be healing for an episode. Right. You know what I'm saying? He fought that ninja nigga and was out. They was like, that nigga ain't been at work. I don't know what the fuck going on.
We don't know where.
You know what I'm saying? He was fucked up. How the fuck do you do that to a nigga with diamond hard skin? Pause. I'm just saying. How do you make that interesting?
Well, We just got trust in the writers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's in there, yeah, we hit that nigga with a ball of antimatter.
I mean, it is a possibility because Luke Cage would get fucked up by people.
I mean, but you gotta remember like where they starting off with. Like this probably like
before he got his powers.
Not probably.
Was that
No, they
ever?
said it's
moment?
gonna be back and forth. They said they're gonna basically do like flashbacks to how he got his
Yeah,
powers.
so
because
for
he's
all
being
we
introduced
know-
to Jessica Jones, so he's gonna already have his powers in Jessica Jones.
Right, so for all we know, this might be like how, like on some like what Daryl just said on some flashback shit. Maybe come out, maybe in the flashback shit.
Yeah, we don't know if he's in the present or the past.
So that's what I was asking. So like,
yeah, but Alfre Wood is the main. She's like the alderman. That's like the cricket alderman of Harlem, and trying to and Cottonmouth one of her dudes that kind of up under, but he owned a whole bunch of clubs, everything.
so
like
he gonna be beating up on a woman.
No, she'd be like Amanda Waller,
Pretty much, but in a political position.
but in a political position. But
Amanda Waller's kind of like she go back and forth. Like she'd be good.
She's
She's like an anti-hero. Like
yeah,
she's
good sometimes. Sometimes she's not.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This one's like cricket all
if
the
she's
way.
just a straight villain.
Yeah, she's a straight villain.
There ain't even really no good fight scene.
But I don't think that's what she got Cottonmouth for with the gold.
But that nigga ain't got no superhuman strength.
But I want him
to. He just got a mouthful of gold, nigga. That nigga's Paul Wall.
But you got.
He Trinidad James.
James, dog.
I mean, but you have to think about this, man. Even though you got Luke
It's
Cage
Simone.
has
It's
all
Simone
this shit.
Missick is playing Misty Knight.
Okay, dope,
All right, yeah, go ahead.
dope. But you gotta remember, man. Like, even though Luke Cage has these superpowers, he's still a regular nigga in mindset. So you can still, I'm assuming, fuck
He
with
gonna
him.
what? Stop and get some chicken before he go over there? Like,
Nigga, I ain't say that. You said that.
like what, he finna go pick up the new Drake and Future and ride over there and beat somebody ass? Like, what? I don't know. What are you saying? Like, I don't. How do you have? He gonna be fucking. So that means he gonna be fucking hoes with. So he should.
He a street smart dude that just so happened to have.
I get
super.
that. But like the nigga's untouchable. Like this nigga, basically, y'all said this nigga bust nuts of diamonds.
Pause.
Okay. They got other people. Okay. Another one of them second reviews is doing named Theo Rossi has shades, but he has bionic eyes that give him like basically like Cyclops.
Look at him.
Okay.
He don't look like an Idlewild extra.
Teddy, man.
No light-skinned niggas are allowed to be
Fight Luke Cage.
to be villain. This is not believable. You might as well just get Terrence Howard.
Wow.
And the only way you could beat Terrence Howard is if you pepper spray him. I'm just saying, dog.
Fuck you, Teddy, man. He could play that character.
Look at
man.
him,
He
dog.
could play him, that dude right there. He could play Shades. Is the character Shades.
You can tell this shit was made in the 70s.
Yeah, you can tell the style of the way he looked.
Yeah.
That's old Power Man Hero for Hire days.
Yeah.
That's he look like. They look like they wore that in a P-Funk video.
Damn.
It
They probably is.
do.
It
That's
do,
what I'm
though.
saying.
It do though. Like he walked by the stage with George Clinton.
Star Child.
Shut up, because they wouldn't name a motherfucking character that shit though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean he can play him. That's real. I mean, you know, I'm just glad he not fighting Alfre Woodard at the season finale. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like,
But then it'd be fucked up if they did and they had went to a whole domestic dispute thing for season two.
Luke Cage on papers.
Domestic abuser for hire.
Domestic, right there. Sexual offender for hire.
All right, man. Next up, man. Shout R.I.P. to the Wes Craven, man, who passed 2 weeks ago. R.I.P. to Wes Craven, who did a lot of dope stuff. Even though he didn't do the second and third, or no, he didn't do the second Nightmare on Elm Street. He did the third one, and then I think he did the fourth one, or he left the fourth one. It's weird. He only did 2 of them, basically.
Right.
Because
I mean,
the second one is supposed to be the third one is the one where they said they got back to being good again. Because the second one is supposed to be homoerotic, supposedly. Because in the second one, the dude has Freddy inside him, and he's like basically saying, well, a lot of people say that the dude is trying to come out the closet in the movie, or whatever, and like he has Freddy in him, but he's trying to get Freddy out of him, and it's a whole. You have to look online.
What?
Yeah.
Pause.
All of it.
Supposedly part 2 is supposed to be like a homoerotic man trying a
He
homosexual
was
man.
in them. He was trying to get them out of them.
Yeah. And he's trying to confront himself. No bullshit. Freddy 2 supposed to be like a
Really?
man. No bullshit. Like, look it up, and that'll be the first thing that comes up on. I
These
guarantee
must
you.
be- you ever notice that when you go be looking at some shit, and niggas just find theories that are just completely like you just never saw back.
But then
when
if
you
you
were a kid.
after you know it and then you re-see it, and you be like, God damn, you see it.
They,
like
they,
the-
they basically move like them hit like hashtag his blunt. What if?
But what's
Just like
Well,
in Fight
that shit,
Club.
they move
Just
like
like in
that.
Fight Club, how they
No, I
they
know,
theorize that old girl is made up too.
I can. Well, I'm just saying like
And it makes sense now if you go rewatch it
that
again.
makes sense. But I'm
Right.
saying like
We
so
talk
look
about the
at
Great Gatsby. We talk about the Great Gatsby, where we thought real secret was that he was passing as black.
Right,
Stuff like
right,
that
right,
makes
right,
those
right.
stories like
No.
make more plausible sense.
But Freddy, so these cats turned in the script and was like, okay.
But I know.
And this is mid '80s, so he's like
early '80s.
early '80s. So this kid is gay. We're gonna put Freddy inside of him. Hold on, Steve.
But they don't know. Ain't nobody gonna know he gay until for 20 more years till somebody figure this shit out.
She's like, but we're gonna play it out so far that nobody's ever gonna suspect that this is really about a homosexual. It's like, so Freddy basically lives inside this guy.
Yes.
I guess when you think about it, if that's the truth, you know, these new horror films have basically been playing off of that this whole time.
Right.
I never even thought about that. Because I didn't even watch what the fuck them shits, Insidious and
Yeah, I've never seen that. No.
all the
It
rest of
was
it.
cool. It was cool.
But he's like, you know, he was like, the spirit is inside your child. You know what I mean? That's why the house is haunted. All the time, it was Freddy.
All right, let's keep it
Hey.
moving. Hellboy 3 being tossed around right now. What y'all think about a Hellboy 3?
I can rock with it.
I think I can rock with it just because they've gotten better. So, because the Golden Army was definitely better than the first.
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I agree.
You know, so
They had a lot to like. It had a lot that you would want them to explore, kind of like
Yeah.
in that whole realm of.
But I hope
The-
they don't. I hope they don't get like the second sequel curse like a lot of these movies get. Like kind of like how Spider-Man 1 and 2 was good, and then number 3 sucked, and same thing with
Well,
okay, there I ain't gonna agree, but the first 2 X-Men and the third one fell the fuck off
No, I
horribly.
well, what was the third? I don't know. After
Just
seeing-
like the first 2 Blade movies, excellent. The third one sucked.
yeah, but we know why that one sucked. I mean,
I
even with the first 2 X-Men, the third one wasn't even that bad.
Oh no, no.
What was the third one? The third one was
It's X-Men United.
X-Men. Shit, I can name
what
some.
happened in that one? I'm just-
Exactly.
The Dark Phoenix.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was.
Compared
They
that to
killed Cyclops at the beginning.
yeah,
They killed fucking Xavier.
right.
They kill. It's just whack, man.
But
Magneto
Fantastic
becomes
Four.
regular.
There's no way that you can tell.
third
I'm gonna
movie-
throw that out there. You can't tell me shit from now.
Nigga,
you
I
can't
wa-
say anything is bad. You can't. My daughter's report card, nigga. Fantastic Four.
Nigga, I watched that recently.
Hold on.
We text each other about this shit recently.
So hold on. So
This
you
was
saying
this
Fantastic
one.
4 is so bad that you just can send it to somebody to make them
Like,
look at
it's-
their life being better?
it's
Like,
almost
man, you just
compared-
lost your job.
Nigga,
Fantastic
Somebody
4.
from Somalia will be like refugee. Nigga, Fantastic Four.
I ain't ate in a week. Fantastic Four.
dog.
Damn, man. Yeah.
You're right. I'm not that hungry.
Nigga, that movie is so offensive, dog. Like, I watched it and I was like, how dare you fuck up Doctor Doom this bad? Like, that's it? That's how you get rid of him?
That's
That's it? Like, and he was fucking him up for a brief second.
They fucked
But
him up
this-
the mostly. He fucked him up all the
Yeah,
time.
he really did. Okay, he
Yeah,
fucked him up.
until
The whole-
Stretchy Man was like, we should all work together.
And he died in the most. Okay, I'm gonna have to be political correct. He died in the stupidest way possible.
For all
And
the
this
shit he
is
was doing.
fucking Doctor Doom we're talking about.
But here's what's funny. They probably did it on purpose because the writers, after midway through, when they were like, this fucked up. We was like, we gotta kill him off. What's the dumbest way
No,
possible?
because they said that Dr. Doom wasn't supposed to come back at all. They was gonna have Mole Man be the villain. I heard at first. Mole Man was supposed to be the villain.
That sounds-
They had Dr. Doom was just going to stay in that realm, and he was going to bring him in the end of it. You know, like a teaser, like going into number 2. and it was gonna be more of them fighting Mole Man and fighting the army to get away, like to
Is it Army of Moles?
No, just Mole Man and then the army.
Is Mole Man?
Mole Man's a decent.
Is he just?
Villain.
Does he just look like a mole?
It's just subterranean people, man.
Yeah,
like,
he's a decent villain though. He fucks them up in the comics.
But
Is he like super smart?
he just
You fighting.
He just tear up shit.
You fighting all
Craters.
scientists and a motherfucking evil Knievel prototype, and you and
digs holes.
and you gonna fight a nigga whose power is to imitate a mole to his best ability.
I have nothing to say to that.
I don't know how that would be a great villain.
Look what Fantastic Four. Dr. Doom is all the pay dirt. That's all. That's your meal.
Doom is like I said. I have to agree. Like
Him and
even though I
Silver
tried
Surfer.
to fight it,
Silver
I have
Surfer,
and Galactus. I have to agree with Daryl in the sense that
Fantastic Four suck as a collective.
as a collective, like as far as that's concerned, as far as movies concerned, especially from what Fox did. Now, mind you, Marvel may have done it. Hopefully done it better.
They talking about two now. And,
But no.
They're talking about two, and Tommy Wiseau is supposed to maybe direct it.
Yes.
Tell me what that's from
The Room, nigga. Yes.
Yeah, the room.
What is? Have I seen The Room?
The Room is the greatest debauchery I have ever seen on television, dog. This nigga wrote, produced, and directed his shit. Says the lines like he didn't write them. So, this nigga, he doesn't look human. He looks like a mole. He looks like
Mole Man.
Yes.
But what was it about? Like,
dude, I don't even fucking know.
I don't know either.
It's just a bunch of randomness, dude. Like they play at the Tivoli and they play it on Adult Swim like once a year. Like they just had it at the Tivoli not too long.
So I need to look it up on YouTube.
Most definitely.
Cause I think you can watch it on YouTube. You got buy for you got rent it for like $2 or something. But still,
is it that bad?
It's so bad. It's awesome.
Yep.
Like it's that bad. It's so bad that he's infamous. He straight got famous for that movie being that bad.
Damn. Look, it's considered one of the worst movies of all time.
Like when you watch, like they did a whole cinema scenes on this shit, my nigga.
Like
Have you seen cinema scenes?
Okay, said it'd be like this if you
Oh
seen
my
be like.
God.
We talked about this, you know this, right? We talked about this in one of the very first Stroud Low Cash episodes, and I was telling you about it, and you was like, he can't be like this
fine.
running a movie. And I was like, he would turn to the camera and be like, what are we doing today?
I can't do this today. She getting me upset. Oh, hi, Ted.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right-handed guy. I promise you, that is exactly what he does. I promise you.
Yeah, he said he wants to direct Fantastic Four too.
Do you know I will pay to see that shit.
He said, you gonna get it crowdfunded?
I would get that shit funded. I want to see this.
Hey, you know he gonna play all the characters.
Oh shit.
Just if you guys have never watched The Room, now
on
mind
YouTube,
you,
isn't it?
It's right on YouTube, and I've seen it in bits and pieces. When I say even the bits and pieces, the parts I've seen
are ridiculous.
Dude, ridiculous ain't even a fucking word.
It's that
like,
bad.
dude, everybody, like, it's shit in there. Motherfuckers pop up in the movie that you haven't seen or been referenced to the entire fucking time. It just magically appear and know about everything that's happening.
So like an hour and a half into the show, like, hey Raphael, he's like, oh, heard you got fired yesterday. He's like, how the fuck did he?
Like, has zero frame of reference to this person at all. He or she happens to know everything that's going on. It looks like
almost like an old TV sitcom from the 80s.
Because I looked at the picture and it was some blind dude on the roof with him with a red shirt on.
Yeah,
it's like
because he's playing multiple characters.
So basically, it's like
no, he's just playing himself in the room.
It's like Clerks gone bad.
Dude, it's Clerks going worse.
I mean, Clerks is good.
Clerks was amazing.
Yeah, Clerks is great, but as far as I can't even compare it to Clerks. That's an insult to fucking Kevin Smith, honestly. So to be honest with you, Tommy Wiseau, he's a Okay, what's dude name that made all them damn horrible ass video game adaptations? Uabo.
Uabo. That's a good example.
Uabo. He makes Uabo look good. Have you ever heard? He did some. Remember the house, that horrible ass House of the Dead movie that came out a long time? That's Uabo.
He also did like a whole bunch of Carnage. Was it Carnage?
House of the Dead.
Postal. He did Far Cry. He did Blood Rain.
He made these movies.
He made these movies from video games.
He's the one that had his.
I saw Blood. I never saw Blood Rain. I saw I could rent it, and I was like, it didn't have no ratings. I was like, I probably.
Did he do Devil May Cry?
No, he better not ever touch Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Like, nah, that's strict. Japanese ain't fucking.
Like, he got mad because the fans. He tried to do a Kickstarter for the fans. Like, yeah, I know y'all want to see it. Postal 3? Was it like a Postal 3?
Dude, I played the Postal game. The Postal game is ridiculous as shit, but that's movies just.
No, this is Rampage.
Rampage. No, he did Postal too, and he did Rampage.
Rampage 1 and 2.
Now Rampage, the first Rampage, I was like, okay, this is actually kind of decent.
What is Rampage?
Rampage is just a nigga.
We're not talking about the old school Rampage.
Like the TV movie, like the game. He made a movie.
Wait, with time out. Rampage. Are we talking about the same?
No, not the arcade one. That's
okay, I was like,
with the animals, with the
no.
Animals. Yeah, when you would climb up the motherfucker and punch the
hotel
down.
No.
I was like, how did I miss that?
No, it's basically
they trying to
like,
come up with
it's basically a young white anarchist wet dream.
I just shoot it, go in the buildings and start shooting at random people.
Like this nigga.
That's the video game.
Yeah,
no,
and the movie.
This nigga just goes and just buys like all types of little pieces of like random armor and like shift them all and makes like makeshift armor, makes his own guns and shit. This nigga just snaps one day, like, fuck society and my parents. And this nigga just goes, no bullshit. And he just goes and shoots motherfuckers. If he sees you, you
use a dead motherfucker.
Pretty much. He just shoots you on.
He did a part 2 like in England.
So there was a video game like this.
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
And then he did a part. He was trying to do a part 3. He tried to do a Kickstarter. He's like, I know y'all fans want it. Then so he got mad because he didn't make his goal. And he was like, fuck y'all. No, he did the whole thing like, fuck y'all. Y'all motherfuckers say y'all want a motherfucking movie. Fuck y'all. I can suck my fucking cock. But keep in mind, this is all in a high British Scottish accent. No bullshit.
And keep in mind, nigga, you asking us for money, and cuz us out thinking that's going to help your cause.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Come on.
That's crazy.
And put like this. He's better than Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You guys put a lot of things on my bucket list, fellas.
All right. Next up, we got Blade. In talks picking up with Wesley Snipes. They think about this Blade reboot.
I need to see Player first.
I heard it's not good. He might be needing a job. That's basically why the talks have picked up.
Really?
Yeah, that's why the talks have picked up. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's not good.
Wow, so I didn't even watch the.
It looked like it was gonna be dope.
It did, but I heard it wasn't good though.
Yo.
Because I watched the premiere of.
I heard it's not as bad as the Morris Chestnut TV show though.
Rosewood, really?
I heard that shit is like Castle mixed with Bones mixed with Rizzoli and Owls, all together, all of them
But
together.
all those shows are supposed to be good though.
But I think they all were in the same universe.
Same town.
Yeah, and it was one person. That was all of them.
So he got all.
He's a lawyer. He's a forensic scientist, and he's a motherfucking investigator at the same damn time. That's what I'm saying. It's all three of those movies mixed, TV shows mixed together.
But this nigga's just.
And he's dying too. He's got a problem. He's dying too.
This nigga sounds like Black Constantine.
So he's a. What's that?
He got a degree. Okay,
what's that real dude? The actual lawyer that's a doctor too. You ain't never seen it. There's an actual dude
on
that
TV?
lives in St. Louis.
Oh, really?
He's like, I have my MD and my JD.
Oh, for the dude with the eye patch?
The dude with the eye patch.
Brown and brown.
So he the television version?
Yeah, he's a doctor and a lawyer. Hold on. First of all,
Stop the show. We need to talk about this for a second.
I used his services 2 years ago.
Hold up. You serious?
He got all your court cases thrown out, and he.
I think no, real talk. I think I looked up. He lost his eye it wasn't that. He lost his eye like in a motorcycle accident or something like that.
Yeah. He cleaned my tickets up like some years back.
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually talked to dudes?
Yeah, this probably back in like 01.
Wow.
Brown and brown. This motherfucker got an MD with one eye. And a JD. One eye.
I don't
You know,
trust him
surgeon
right
on
now.
me.
My prescriptions.
Only got half my prescriptions.
Shit. I didn't read the whole paper.
Oh, I thought it said you needed 3. It said 30. My bad.
We need to go do this surgery. Not.
No,
Your
bro.
depth
You can just work
perception
on the left side.
Bro, your depth perception is all off.
Fucked
nigga.
up.
He was like, so we're gonna move a little further into your rib. Sir, that's my asshole.
This nigga,
Pause.
But,
this nigga gonna fuck around. He gonna
With
fuck
the
around, get a
Blade
Kano eye
with
and
the
shit
Blade
like
talks,
that.
they supposed to maybe having Blade's daughter and him together.
See, and then he could play like a Whistler character.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have to do that with his age. I mean, I'm just, you know.
Yeah, they have to. And I like the idea of having she's basically gonna be Buffy from the movie. Remember how Buffy was popular in the movie version, not the TV version. Remember how was it?
Yeah. You
how
talking
she
about not Christina Applegate.
This was Christina
Yeah,
Applegate.
it was Christina
It's Christina
Applegate.
Applegate in the
You're
original
right.
one. Yeah,
You know who I always get her confused with?
Nicole Richie,
Nah, what's the chick from
Clueless, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Nah.
No, Christy Swanson. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was Christy Swanson. Christina Applegate is from Married with Children.
Yeah, but that's her. That's in. That's not her.
Christy Swanson is the
Buffy
original
Blair
Buffy.
Sway. Christina Applegate is in Married with Children.
Yeah, both of them bad.
Okay.
but-
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm there. That's what we're talking about having with that. Next up.
Time out
Go
before
ahead.
we go there.
Mhm.
I saw what's it called though, Blind Spot.
How's it?
What's Blind Spot?
The chick. It's come on NBC. She wake up has amnesia, tattoos all over her body like it's fucking.
Oh, you.
How
talking
is
about
that, man? Yeah.
It's good.
It's cool. It's a little predictable. It's almost like if you took the Born Identity and what's the shit called? God damn, man, that movie that changed, that kind of broke all cinematic rules. It had,
Fight Club?
No. It had Guy Pearce in it. He had tattoos on his body because he couldn't remember
Memento.
So take Memento
Okay.
and Jason Bourne,
Put
them
it
shits
together. Okay, I see. I see what the concept could be.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's cool. It's
First
a little
episode,
intriguing.
right?
It's first episode,
Yeah.
so you gotta give it a little minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it might be worth watching.
Okay.
All right. Wonder Woman pilot is leaked, saying basically it's gonna be partly in World War I, and then the second part is supposed to be in the present.
Well, she's ageless, my nigga, so it makes sense.
I mean, I don't know. To me, it just kind of depends on what happens on Superman versus
Everything's
Superman
riding on this.
Yeah, everything's kind of piled up on Superman v Batman. I think, to me, I'm just worried. Not granted, this is DC, so it could play off a little bit. But first thing it puts me in mind of is that Wolverine, the first origin story, when they're running through all these fucking scenes, and then Captain America, when I had to grow an appreciation for that first Captain America.
That's when I saw it. I liked it for the first time.
I had to grow an appreciation for it because when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, it's kind of hokey,
Right.
but that was kind of
It's
the time frame. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine Wonder Woman being hokey though.
Oh no, she this is one which we're gonna get into that later on. But yeah, this is fucking Wonder Woman, like you said. She is a warrior, born and bred, a warrior goddess for the most part.
Fighting
just interested if
niggas with
Gil.
guns.
I'm just interested if Gil the Go can do it for a whole goddamn movie. That's what I'm just thinking about. Period.
I mean, she has to look down, but as far as the acting, that's like you said, we have to see that. We just have to.
Well,
see
I mean, was she in anything else outside of the Fast and Furious series?
That's it.
She has no international.
Maybe she has some other stuff, but that's the first notable movie.
Here though.
Yeah, she may have some other stuff that we don't know about.
Let me ask you this: who would be better to play that?
play Wonder Woman.
I don't know.
Shit, you can get a black Wonder Woman, honestly. No, I mean, in real life, no bullshit. Like, there's a alternate universe black Wonder Woman.
I mean, they would never let that happen for an origin, though. They would never let that happen for an origin.
And it's black Amazon.
Not Wonder. It is, but they would never let that happen. Wonder Woman, not off the cuff.
You're right.
I'm just like, but who would be a good fit? Because the thing is, like, when you think of Wonder Woman and you think of like Amazon, yeah, she's pretty.
What about the old girl that plays Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones? Well, she's playing in the new Star Wars joint too, though.
It needs to be somebody that's like,
she's big as hell.
Someone that can.
It's not about the tallness. It's about
She
like
does a damn good job on Game
you
of
know
Thrones
what's funny? You know what's funny? The chick from Blind Spot could probably play Wonder Woman.
Like she gotta be like at least my height, G. Like,
No,
she a
she-
tall
too.
woman.
Brianna Tarth.
Huh?
To Brianna
No,
Tarth is
like
like
whoever
6.
plays Wonder Woman has to be
Yeah.
at least like
Well,
6.
But
the
those
thing
girls
is,
not though.
but
Gal Gadot's not tall.
she like
tall as
5'9".
Yeah, but Wonder Woman should be like 6'1" or
Yeah,
something.
she my height. Wonder Woman's like my height on paper. So
But the thing is, I mean, you're dealing with the
Right.
camera, so that you can make people look.
Charlie, right?
You know what I mean? As long as they're thin enough. I'm just trying to imagine who has the physical capabilities to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when I see fights, and this is me being a choreography buff. When you see somebody, like, fight scenes go over and the woman throws a punch. This ain't knocking women. This is even people who haven't trained.
Right.
Like, somebody throws a punch, and it's supposed to look like it connected and went hard, but you could just tell by, the torque and the way that they throw the punch, like, dude, that was weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got this one that's supposed to be this trained, ageless woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she's going around looking like, she plays, I don't know, hopscotch and shit. Like nothing physical. Like, when Ronda Rousey throws a punch, you like, that probably would hurt.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
She gotta be like built like on some Ann Wolf type shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like-
Ann Wolf is a good idea.
Who's Ann Wolf?
Boxer. She fought Layla Ali in boxing. She trains. She used to train Kirkland, James Kirkland.
Like,
okay.
Like she straight like cold, my nigga.
But
like,
is she bulging?
fuck yeah.
But see, the thing is, one woman ain't
But
got to
she's
be
old,
bulging.
But she's older than she's.
It's
got
got to be like we almost talking. What's your girl's name? That was in the 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, you talking about Bridget Nielsen?
Bridget Nelson.
And Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought of her though, but that's how Brianna Tarth looks. I forgot her name, old girl from Game
You
of
probably have to get someone that's maybe like not known for real, man.
I've
You
seen
might.
some chicks. I've seen some really impressive like athletic people, but I just
But you gotta be able to act though too, though.
Right.
I know,
That's what I'm saying.
like almost like your girl, like Gina Serrano.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, as far as who is in America that could do, off the top of my head, I really can't name anybody unless you're like an athlete already. And I can't say someone like Beyonce because,
hell no,
of course,
hell no.
I'm sorry, y'all, no Beyonce, but I'm
Come
just,
the Beehive.
hey,
You
it is what it
You
is.
might as well just make Serena.
Now she's physically, now Serena Williams is probably like the closest thing physically
Right.
to what Wonder Woman could be.
Right.
Like on paper, like in real life.
Yeah.
Like in real life, Serena Williams is probably the
Built
best physical example of what you get. But of course, Hollywood ain't gonna have a black Wonder Woman like that, like we just said. So, but if you you would have to find a white chick that can act as built like damn near like Serena Williams, or if you want to make it look
Authentic.
you know what I'm saying? If you go, but even not even just built like Serena Williams, you can tone that down just softer, just a little bit for the whiter people. of
I
course.
mean, what's
You
her name
could.
is like that though? Like even Venus, because Venus is like 6'2".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's ripped, but I'm just like, it's not even necessarily. I'm just worried about like how it's gonna look. Like, I mean, it takes a lot of training. You know
Right,
what I mean?
exactly, yeah.
It takes a lot of training. But I think about like Keanu when he did The Matrix the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think he trained. For
Nobody
like,
expected.
Right. Nobody's expecting. But same token, you could tell that he wasn't as polished as he is now. Like, if you look at him in The Matrix and you look at him in John Wick, it's
With John Wick,
it's
John
completely
Wick is
different, dog.
amazing,
It's completely
dog.
different. So I
Part 2 coming out.
straight.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Part 2, John Wick.
I just if they do a part 2 of John Wick, please make the villain worth watching. That's all I'm saying.
Because John Wick.
That
was
was the most anticlimactic. Like I was
Right.
like that's almost like being on the verge of busting one, and then your mom come home.
Shit, the most climactic part was what happened with Willem Dafoe. That was really the most climactic part to me in the whole movie, if anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he had to
Yeah, if anything, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Or even when he fought the dude in the final like security guard in the club.
Right.
When they were actually exchanging, no, not in the club. When they actually kidnapped him and they had the paper bag and they were fighting. I think it was a church or whatever.
Right.
His head henchman. They actually, they squared off. It was cool. Like it was a matchup. Him fighting that old dude, I was like, man, All that for this? Like for him?
This old ass Russian dude. This old ass Russian dude.
This 75-year-old Russian dude.
And you telling me this is a nigga who killed 3 people in a bar with a pencil, and you telling me you struggling with this old 75-year-old Russian dude?
Come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, what it is. But nah, man. But as far as Wonder Woman's concerned, man, I mean, I feel you. I mean, it can be done, but I just don't know. Like off the top of my head, I honestly can't. Not off the top of my head.
I mean, no, that's real. I mean, like you said, the whole movie.
But I mean, depending on her.
I mean, nigga, the Supergirl got a whole series, nigga.
Right, and no one ever expected Heath Ledger to do what the fuck he did to Joker.
Yep.
So no one expected that shit.
But it wasn't just on him though.
Nigga, he made Dark Knight for the most part. That like Dark Knight was not has been as good having Heath Ledger.
No, it's true. But he still had somebody of caliber to play off of.
I mean, granted.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't even know who was a Wonder Woman villain.
You got Cheetah, Ares,
doctors. There's a whole bunch of doctors.
Dr. White.
She got a whole bunch. She got 3 doctors. I know that.
Yeah, you got Cheetah. You can do Cheetah. You can definitely do Ares. Ares, the God of War.
No, don't do him first. Don't do him first.
You gotta hold him off.
He's a fucking god. Like you can't. That's at least part 2.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, but it's probably Cheetah if anybody. Probably the best example. That's her most known is probably Cheetah.
Yeah.
Just a chick that's hella fast.
She's literally like half human, half cheetah.
So she's fighting
a half human, half cheetah. But
a cat.
You're right.
Woman.
She's like genetically, but she like to the point where she can somewhat hang with Wonder Woman. Like she gives her problems. Mm-hmm. So it's not like she just like.
She's a guy that's having problems with a cat woman.
Like you seen Justice League doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheetah in there, same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just,
All right. Next up, James. Battle of the week. What was the results?
Okay. So, Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. Yeah. First off, man, y'all, who would y'all think? Honestly.
Who was it?
Wonder Woman versus Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. If you honestly had to say.
I was gonna say Wonder Woman since we've been talking about it the whole time.
Yeah, I was saying Wonder Woman.
On paper, I would say Wonder Woman. Solely because it's fucking Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, like we just explained.
She's half god. She's a demigod.
Yeah, it's like at that. I know. Actually, I think at this point in the comics, I think she's full god now.
Oh, but I'm talking about in general.
Man, you can just evolve.
Like she's Zeus. I think she's Zeus's daughter now. She's considered Zeus's daughter, and she's the new god of war.
Okay.
So and then you got someone that can damn near hang with Superman.
Yeah.
You know, the only female superhero, female comic book character that's been known outside of Supergirl to hang with Superman, Supergirl and Power Girl. They can hang with Superman.
You know what I'm saying? Her?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Superman fucking her.
Dude, that's gonna be the most ridiculous baby ever. You can't even make a comic. That shit is gonna be called The One.
I think a
new
lot
universe.
No, it'd be like one pager. You turn a page. No,
his
4 pages. He's born. He's raised.
You know
he
what?
He would be God.
It'd
be called God again.
God again. I think if I'm not mistaken, like I don't know. I can't think right now, but I think somewhere down the line, a long time ago, probably 10, 15 years ago, probably somewhere in the 90s or something, there was like a what if Wonder Woman and Superman had a child, and it was half Amazonian, half Kryptonian.
I'm thinking about like the relationship problems that like. Does Superman cheat? Can he get caught cheating? Would she know? Well,
Superman don't really, he's a wholesome dude.
That's what I'm saying. So he can't even.
Back, Superman is her only. Matter of fact, Batman said himself. I just read this up not so long ago. Batman said himself, Wonder Woman has no real natural weakness like how Superman got kryptonite and shit like that. So
do they even, like, what do they argue about?
That's
what I'm saying. Like, if he's such a wholesome dude, like, what do you
being a bitch, Clark?
Basically, because you gotta remember he was raised.
I bet you, but Amazon pussy's probably better than just regular pussy, though.
He go back to Lois, but like, you don't even jump around and shit.
She probably can pick him up off the bed doing a squat and keep it
I think
at
this point, him and Lois ain't even fucking around with each other. Like they just work together. Like
but he was tapping Lois at one point.
No, I'm talking about the comics now. I'm talking about the comics now. He like him and Lois never got together like that. It's him and Wonder Woman. So
Them niggas just be smashing in space and shit.
So what was the votes looking like online?
It was almost having. It was looking close.
Okay.
But I would say I have to give it a Wonder Woman because it's fucking Wonder Woman. On paper, Wonder Woman has it. But I ain't gonna count out Captain Marvel solely because Captain Marvel, low key, like you have to remember that's how Rogue is Rogue. It's because of Captain Marvel.
But the part of me thinks, so you so weak, you let Rogue steal your powers.
But you know what? She ain't as weak as you think she is because at one point she had like hella energy and shit like that. And she called herself binary. Think of her as like going Super Saiyan, my nigga.
No, I know that, but I'm saying but you let
and she could hang with the Silver Surfer.
I know, but she let somebody take her powers. That's like me saying, she did. I'm one of the biggest G's in the county, and then somebody taking my goddamn cupcakes after I come from a commissary.
Shit, Rogue could do that to Wonder Woman if they fight. Shit, Dev better prove that. Like,
I mean, but
so
I'm
it
saying
can happen
though,
on both
but
ways.
the Captain Marvel has, or when she was Miss Marvel, when she was lost her shit to Rogue, that's why she had to go back to the catacombs, refigure herself together, get Eliana Van Zandt to fix her life, so she could become Captain Marvel. That's how Miss Marvel changed to Captain Marvel. Eliana Van Zandt fixed her life. She had to get it together.
I mean, like I said, I honestly say Wonder Woman has it more like especially if you think about talking about experience, like combat experience and shit like that. Even though Carol Danvers is a soldier at heart and she got hell experience herself.
Yeah, she's Air Force.
And at the same time, she's an Avenger. So she's fought with the Avengers and fought with them on hella shit. But at the end of the day, you fighting Wonder Woman, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? This bitch will kill you. Yeah. She snapped. Yeah. She killed.
And she got a team of bitches that'll kill you behind her, too.
Shit, for real. She snaps necks.
Yeah.
I've seen it on comics.
I'm talking about even her crew behind her. I'm talking about the Amazonian.
They raised the straight belt and toes, and she straight took on, like you said, a guy. Like at this point, she can't, like I said, she can hang with Superman. And Superman is almost like her talking with Superman at this point, or her relationship with Superman is the only reason if she ever went evil, that would stop it. Superman would have to like talk out of it.
Damn.
Basically, if she ever went evil, and this came from Batman. Damn. Batman said like, yeah, if she ever went evil, Superman would be the only person because they're close. Damn. That's it.
All right, what's our next battle of the week for everyone?
I was actually thinking about that. You know what?
You want to wait to the end of the show, or you want to come up with it?
Wait to the end of the show.
Okay. All right. Next up, Teddy, Conspiracy of the Week. It seemed like what you got. You got California Drought on here.
Yeah, California Drought. So basically, there's an underground movement over there, dipping in stuff we kind of talked about before, saying that the drought in California is being caused by chemtrails. That the government is purposely. I mean, I've heard a lot of theories on why chemtrails are out there. A lot of it saying that it's trying to prevent, or cover up the hole in the ozone. It's causing. Shit. So there's like aluminum and barium and all the rest of the stuff that they're supposedly shooting onto the atmosphere, and this group of researchers are saying that it's basically blocking rainfall and pushing clouds and shit to other parts of the country. So, of course, other people are saying that's not true. Chemtrails, what you're testing or seeing is basically ice clouds that are coming from condensation from changing, what do you call it? As you go up in altitude, it starts to get colder and colder and colder.
Blah, blah. Temperature change. Yeah,
temperature change and condensation, combustion, shit like that. And they're like, no, if you... Dude has a video, and you can see, like, these short sprays that are happening outside of the regular sprays that are coming out the engine. So...
Damn. So they...
I'll be straight, to an extent, I'll be straight believing that shit, man. Like, I know, for real. Like, for some real shit, man. Because, like...
No, what they say it. They say this, like... It's climate. What do they call it? Climate warfare. That's what they're calling it.
I can believe it.
They're saying that basically people, now that we have, not only are we tampering with the weather, but you've heard of the heart. Have you ever heard of the heart machine?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So between all of those, we're basically Mother Nature is going to be on her period permanently if we keep fucking around.
Basically, man, it's like one of those things, man. Like for real, like certain things you just don't play around with, man. Like like the old saying goes, man. Like no one man should have all that power. Like man, no human is meant to be God, dude. Like on any level, dog. No matter what you believe, no man or no group of people should ever be able to do that, because you will basically destroy the human race, like for real. Like it's awesome.
I think it's just based on the way that you look at it. You know what I mean? Because
man, like I don't be like something like if you gave them up, like imagine it give like anybody, like you would think like at the point you want to be like doing some benevolent shit, but like at the end of the day, like on something like especially with the government and the shit they be doing.
So
man,
for
like,
example,
I don't know,
let's say they are doing it to purposely cover up the hole in the ozone layer, because if they don't, then the way that the UV rays and the intensity of the UV rays hits the earth, we're going to be catching skin cancer at a much faster rate. But in turn, the side effect is that the weather has to be fucked up. What do you do?
True. I mean, we did it to ourselves, man. I ain't even gonna say like let's say we as humans, man. We are just
it's more like the movie The Colony, then, kind of like.
Pretty much.
Y'all seen the movie The Colony with Lawrence Fishburne in it?
I don't think so.
Where it's all these different.
Like a long time.
It's came out maybe in 2012, something like that.
Like maybe like once.
It's on Netflix if you want to check it. It's okay. It's okay. I would say it's like, kind of like the Last Man Standing movie that Will Smith did. What was that movie called?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. It's like I Am Legend meets The Thing, kind of like. Kind of feel, I would say. That'd be the best example, because it's basically some people get caught up in a desolate place and they become cannibals and they start going. But all these different installations have their own like underground facilities that keep them out of the cold, for real,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But then like each one of them, they'll visit each other and trade stuff and stuff like that. And if you get sick, they automatically kick you out and exile you. Like if you period, if you get sick, you out. Or if you get sick over a certain amount of time, they quarantine you. Then if you get, but most times, like if you get quarantined with other sick people, you ain't gonna get well.
Right.
So basically, once we get there, though, they automatically gonna get put out at a certain point because they gonna stay sick. But it was a decent movie. It's called The Colony.
So wait, how is that like? What were we talking about?
We talking about you talking about with the sun and stuff, because they were all underground because it was frozen.
Oh.
The whole rest of the world is frozen. It's all like
so it's like Snowpiercer.
Yep, it's like Snowpiercer, but it's just underground. Instead of them being on a train riding around, it's all underground. But they do come out every now and then, like travel places, but only at certain times because the heat is at a certain level.
So niggas had another ice age.
Yeah, and then another group of people ends up going crazy and becoming cannibals, because with the lack of food, they ended up just going to try to take out other colonies and eating them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Next up is myself. Netflix flick of the week. Narcos.
Nigga, I'm on the last episode of that.
I'm on the third episode.
Woo!
Great show. Yeah, it's a great show. Netflix is just fucking, man. If I could fuck Netflix, I would do it.
If I could fuck, quote of the evening. If I could fuck Netflix, I would.
That should be the name of the show.
If I could fuck Netflix, and y'all would too. Y'all just don't admit it like
I'm trying
me.
to quit, man.
I'm trying to quit fucking Netflix.
I'm just trying to quit fucking. It's just because, dude, Xander gonna be 27 by the time.
Wow.
by the time, nigga, because Netflix is it's just too much shit. It is entirely too much shit.
Before I catch up with everything I want to watch.
I'm trying to figure out like I started watching Person of Interest. I was like, dude, I can't, because I'm gonna get caught up. Super easy. Did you ever watch Time Lapse?
Yep. I'm good as a motherfucker. I don't know how that didn't pop off in the theaters.
I don't know, dog.
Dude, I still gotta watch. Man, I've been trying to catch, like what Ted just said. I've been so busy catching up with shit. I'm like, I almost forgot about that movie. So I'm gonna have to try to watch it over the weekend.
Oh, and they bringing back. They trying to do another Akira live action. Christopher Nolan's supposed to direct it, maybe.
Supposed to do what?
Christopher
Nolan's supposed to direct the Akira live action movie.
Really?
Or produce it. They don't know yet. He's just supposed to maybe be involved in it. That's just a side note. But yeah, Narcos. If y'all ever if you have Netflix, if you don't steal it. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta watch Narcos.
We don't condone stealing,
but it's dope.
I told you I watched that.
Yeah, Gun Hill. Yeah. Gun Hill was good.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm like damn near at the end of Narcos, and I would say this, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's some good shit.
Like for real, like it's damn good.
Yeah,
it's basically about Pablo Escobar.
Okay.
But it's a Netflix series.
Yeah, I was tripping because. Yeah, we're gonna.
And this nigga was my age doing all this shit, yo. I'm 28, G. He was doing all this shit at 28.
You be surprised, G.
Bruh.
Shit, what you call it was doing it like that young? Rayful Edmond? was like 25.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to think about shit. The motherfuckers that everybody talking about from Harlem, all them Harlem cats like Rich Porter and all them cats. They was all like 20. Not Rich Homie Quan. Like Rich Porter, Alpo, and AC. All them cats that everybody talk about all the rap songs from the 80s and 90s and shit. Them motherfuckers only 19, 20, 21.
That's crazy.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you get in the drug game, it can equalize a lot of shit real fast. All right, let's get into our trailers. First one is Demolition, featuring Jake Gyllenhaal. Did you get a chance to check it out?
I did. That's cool.
It's all right. Would you gonna see it? Or you like Netflix?
Just one day, just going to the matinee. Just like if I'm just like one day after work, y'all got shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
Teddy.
It looks interesting. The story does look interesting. I'm always interested on trying to see the psychological effects of people when they go through tragedy and like how it does
affects them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that's I think that's real, especially being up in DC this past weekend. The whole trailer is about him rediscover like he got in his marriage because basically it was almost something he was supposed to do. Didn't really I won't say take it seriously, but he wasn't involved. He wasn't engaged in it, and then lost it. Now he's trying to go back and revisit all the stuff that his wife tried to give to him, and really, be in the moment with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's an interesting take. I like Jake, so
yeah, it looked interesting. I might check it out like a matinee joint. Next up, Point Break.
Dude,
I don't think I saw that one.
The remake of Point Break.
See, this is my thing, man. With Point Break, I see where they were trying to go with it, but me personally,
I missed it.
I don't know if it's going to have
this movie can suck my dick.
I don't think, like I
Straight
said,
up.
I don't think it's going to have the.
Yeah, this movie sucks, man.
I see what I see what they trying to do, but
it ain't like
gonna
the original
have.
Point
It's
Break.
not going to be like the original.
And
it ain't.
it's Teddy, I'm gonna give you a good comparison to this trailer. It reminded me how Miami Vice ended up looking, how Miami Vice was versus how the TV show is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a cheap ass fucking knockoff of it. That's the way it looks.
All right, I trust you.
Yeah. All right. Ash versus the Dead trailer for the new Stars or Showtime.
Fuck yeah.
Stars.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of
Fuck
impressed.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit looks good.
It's a series.
Yeah, it looks good. This trailer for this looks good. Like
And this nigga still got the chainsaw on.
Yeah, still got the chainsaw on. Yeah. I fucking with this Ash versus the Dead. I remember when I first saw Evil Dead. I saw it as a kid. I was actually scared of it when I first saw it as a kid. This is 80s. And the Evil Dead 2 wasn't as scary. A little bit more like funnier. They try to make it more sillier. And the Army of Darkness is just all the way to the fucking left. But Ash vs. Dead looks good though.
But man, but the new the remake, the Evil Dead remake.
I heard it's super scary though.
Dude, they went hard.
Yeah,
like it's like uncomfortable dark almost damn near.
Damn.
Like it was gory as fuck, man.
Okay.
It was
I'm
like
not fucking with
stupid gory.
Like it was like, but they made it work where it was just like, fuck. Like it was like one of those kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
Not fucking with it. Next up, we got the remake of the Jungle Book.
I seen that.
Looks pretty good, man.
Idris Elba came to fuck up. Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Some notable motherfuckers.
Playing the voices.
Yeah. So Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley's in it too. Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Yep.
So I bet money Ben Kingsley probably gonna be if I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed if Idris Elba is King Louis. Oh,
they better not.
I'll be pissed if he King Louis.
Talk about setting it back.
Nigga.
They can't do that. They can't do that.
They can't do that.
They
Just please don't be King Louis, dog. Please don't. Please
They can't
don't.
do that.
Please don't.
They can't do that. But this looks good though. This Jungle Book
It does.
live action looks good.
But it shows kind of like Disney running out of fucking ideas. Would you say? Because if you're starting to remake your old shit just live action, mind you, I mean, yeah, it sounds cool.
They had another live action one though before, just recently in the 90s.
Yeah, but they starting to do everything live action that was original. Like they're gonna do Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that's right. They're doing live action.
So they doing live actions of basically all their old stories. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everybody in general in Hollywood ain't got no fucking ideas no more, and they just trying to go to they a business. They just trying to go to anything in the well that they believe will end up making profit.
Well, the thing they're going for recognition. They're going for things that already have a fan base built in. So so perfect example. They do Jungle Book because they know all of us will be like, oh fuck, it's live action.
And I got kids. And I got kids.
Yeah, see, so. I mean, business-wise, it's smart, but as far as ingenuity,
no. All right, last up in our trailers, Hardcore. Which I think.
You know what's funny? I saw this video. The people that made this movie it came from a group called Biting Elbows.
Okay.
And it was a song called Bad Motherfucker. Now, for real.
Yeah.
And it was a rock song, and it was dope. But it was dope because the video was shot like how the trailer is. It was all first person, like, based on the video game, them kicking and fighting, whooping ass, and doing all types of
But you
random
just
shit.
think that could work for a whole movie?
I don't know. I was looking at the comments. I was like, I could see it being repetitive. Like, because in a
whole POV movie, you're not feeling it, basically?
As a short series, maybe.
I don't think. I just feel. I'm trying to imagine, like, it could be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm imagining if the person the point of view of which we're taking, like, are there any speaking roles? You know what I mean? Because basically, this is almost like they're trying to make it like they're trying to make it feel like a choose your own adventure type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's already predestined, like, you know, the selection's already been made. Like, if there's no speaking roles, like, there's really no, like, you're not really that engaged. You're just watching this nigga fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So there's some cool shit that happens in that motherfucker. Like, if you watch the other 2 videos that they made, there's some cool shit that they did a really good job just on some straight local, low budget, independent shit. So that's probably why it blew up, because it got so many fucking hits.
Right.
Somebody put some budget behind it. Like,
somebody was like, yo, we can make this into a motherfucking movie.
And give them only $2 million though, and try to make 20 out of it. And do like fucking what's the movie where
Blair Witch?
Not Blair Witch, the one that made more than that. Fucking Paranormal Activity. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like 20,000. Like
they had some stupid low budget.
It was $11,000
for the first one, right?
For the first one.
Yeah.
That's as much as my car.
that's less than my car.
like nigga, I was like, are you serious? I was like, and they made like quite like they were like what, like 30-40 million, some shit like that.
Yeah.
They were high up in there, man.
Yeah.
So that's a hell of return on your investment. But I would say, like, with hardcore, when I watched, I was like, it seemed interesting. But like Teddy said, like, for just seeing the repetitiveness, like, if I want that, I might as well play a video game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I might as well
play a first-person shooter.
Exactly. I might as well play a first-person shooter myself. Like, you know, and now, like, if you have it, like, where it's a certain parts of the movie is first-person, kind of like what Doom kind of did, like what the movie Doom did, kind of like did for like a homage for like one scene where they did like an entire scene in like first person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, but if you do it, it's like on some shit like that, like maybe every once in a while it's first person and it's cool like that. That's cool. Or if you do it as like as a short movie or like as just like a short little mini series type joint.
Yeah, it'll work.
It'll work. You know what I'm saying? It can work better as a movie. Don't really want to sit through at least an hour and a half of first person like that. Like people, and you know, people can argue like, well, you sat through Blair Witch Project. One, Blair Witch Project was fucking boring to me. 2, found footage movies. 3,
found footage movies.
It's just crazy because it's almost like, what was I watching? Who was that? I don't know if I tagged y'all on this thing called. I forgot who put it on. It was about this kid growing up in the Bronx called Young Afro. I tagged him.
Is that the one where he's being raised by his mom?
No, it's not even. No. That's Raising Dion.
Yeah.
No, this is an actual like true story. Like it's a document. It's not a documentary, but it's almost like a brief spotlight on this kid named Young Afro, where DJ Premier and all the rest of them put this contest together, and they got this kid who sounds like golden era rap.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. I remember that now. Okay.
And it was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was super dope.
Damn. That sounds dope. I'm about to check that out. Afro man.
His name is Young Afro.
Young Afro.
Like
Afro man, I end up pulling up some other shit. Because I got high.
Exactly.
Like, hold on, Teddy.
But he's just a big dude. But it was funny because they were talking about like how he found his style, and they were like, he was like, yeah, I just, when I first started doing it, I dove into the culture, and I wanted to find like where it started or whatever, and this is, right. I started crafting everything I'm doing around certain people like Big Daddy Kane, Biggie, whatever.
Oh,
blah, blah,
shit.
blah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull him up on Facebook so you can see him.
Yeah.
But he was like everybody. He was like everybody sounds the same. Like everybody's doing the same shit. Like everybody is. Yeah. Oh, Waka talked about it.
Yeah.
He was like, you got the same clothes on as that other nigga. You got
Yeah.
the same tight ass pants. You know, you represent the same
Got the
shit.
same Hermes built.
Same Hermes belt. Exactly.
Right.
So that's what Hollywood does, and I fucking hate it, dog. Like somebody goes big on some found footage shit. The next 3 years
It's gonna be.
is nothing but found footage movies. Like, so that's what makes me kind of scared about right now with superhero movies.
Right.
Because superhero TV is taking over, dog. It's completely taking over.
When they end up doing like I'm trying to think of a
Like, I wonder how Heroes feels.
Oh, I'm recording it, so we'll see how it is. Heroes Reborn.
I'm just saying they're coming
now,
back on something
if
they
Black
started.
Lightning gets a TV show or a Netflix show
or
or Amazon Prime,
what was it? What was Samuel L. Jackson's name in The Incredibles?
Frozone.
I'm saying, any of those, I'm talking like Black Lightning. Who else is like super white? Toad.
Black Lightning is like an older version of fucking Static Shock, my nigga.
Who? Black Lightning.
He more or less. I mean, he more.
But his
more
costume
the
was
same
whack the way it looked in the 70s and 80s. They look whack.
I mean, all that shit's whack. I mean, you can modernize it, but I mean,
but I'm just saying, and he's kind of weak and shit. He be letting niggas be whooping his ass.
but
comic books. He
that's
gets his ass-
good.
he
That's
gets his
good.
ass
That's
in the
good
comic
though. That needs to happen because it makes there's competition. You ain't got motherfucking.
No, he gets his ass whooped.
No.
I'm talking about like regular people.
Hey,
Like a nigga walk-
Daredevil got his ass.
Your accountant dude slapped the shit out of Black Lightning.
I'm just saying, like, and I understand why they're reaching for superheroes, just because the stories are already there. They're well written.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People want to follow them shits, but I just want is that sort of trendy shit that kind of makes me nervous. You know, that makes me worried.
Right.
But it's only two or three studios that have rights to superhero movies.
I know, but they're just inundating the airways. I mean, think of it. You got Supergirl, you got fucking Green Arrow, you got Flash, you got Gotham.
You got Heroes of Tomorrow about to come out.
You got Heroes of Tomorrow. You had Future People. You got fucking
Heroes Reborn.
Heroes Reborn. You got what's the other one? I mean, they're even teetering in with Blind Spot. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you got
Nah,
ones we just talked about. Luke Cage. You got fucking
Daredevil.
What's it? Jessica Jones.
Iron Fist.
What was Captain America's chick's name?
Agent Carter.
Agent Carter. Like, I mean, you got all these shit.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Exactly.
But you know what? The thing about it, from what I realized with a lot of the superhero genre that's real big right now, man, is a lot of the people that's big into the superhero genre, especially the writers, since you can tell, is they grew up like how we grew up with, like back in like the 80s and the 90s seeing this shit. So if you grew up in the 80s, 90s seeing shit, and this is what you grew up wanting to see, and this is the level you seen it on, and you like, yo, I would want to see how this shit is. You know, when I'm old enough, when I grow up to become a writer or a director or a designer, whatever the case may be, I want to see how this shit is done. But I'm gonna see how it's done. But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make sure this shit is cool.
Right. And I don't have a problem with that, but I'm just talking about like, I mean, like for instance, I'm pretty sure that's why the Academy Awards were so mad when they were talking about superhero shit. They were talking about like, you know, we're happy to hear that, you know, there are other people winning or getting stories told outside of superhero stories. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to get to a point where it becomes cliche.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to watch this anymore. Like some of the, you know, like Static Shock finally gets his shot in 4 years, and be like, man, I'm not gonna fucking watch that shit because, you know,
Seen if it Black Lightning TV show.
right? Exactly. Like his story's been told 1370 million times.
But the thing is, you got people just like how you got motherfuckers to watch the shit out of shit like Love and Hip Hop and all them fucking reality TV shows. That's
Right.
total shit. And then you got someone that's like, okay, if I'm at least gonna watch something that's fictional, at least let me make sure that motherfucker got good writing and got something I'm interested in.
Right. So I watch
know what I'm
Empire.
saying?
Exactly.
Right. Or watch something like Empire. You got motherfuckers dedicated watching Empire, and I don't
But
give a fuck,
yeah, but
you
it's
know,
not
you know?
that many.
I'm
But
dedicated to trying to see Lucius Lyon die.
but you got Empire though, and you got Scandal, and you got How to Get Away with Murder.
Right.
But that's 3. Like, we literally just ran off double digits of superhero films, like on superhero television. So it's like, it's a little different. Like, yeah, reality TV shows. I didn't even know people still watched reality TV shows. It's
still big randomly.
It's weird.
They're
It's
not as
weird
big
as
they
fuck.
used to be by
They're
no
nowhere
means.
near as
It
big.
is.
Because I remember it was just like everybody was coming out with something. Like, nigga, when Kenny Smith had a show, I was like, I was
Fuck
like,
you, Teddy.
and then-
Teddy Smith did have a show.
I was like, when Kenny Smith had a show, I was like, nigga, anybody can get a reality
Before
show.
that, it happened before that. Bobby Brown got a
Bobby
show.
Brown had a show.
Bing, Bobby Brown.
Dog. Yeah, everybody
Flavor Flav fucked it up for everybody, man.
He had
But his
4,
wasn't even
5
but
reality
see,
shows.
the
he
difference
wrote. 5 or
between
6.
the difference between Flavor Flav though, it wasn't really a reality show. It was like a competition. Like there's a difference between Real Housewives of
You say okay because it's a competition phase. Of it,
Right,
not
right,
like
right.
just, you acting like this is your real
right,
life.
right. Like oh yeah, we're following you around because you're so fucking impressive, and interesting. It's this is like all right. We really don't think these bitches are gonna kiss Flav in the mouth. Oh shit!
And she sucked his
And
dick.
right, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Karen, you know you don't have to do that, right?
It was like that was definitely not.
I'm
a good
trying to
script.
win.
So, but that's my
And
point.
you won.
So, but all of those spewed off too. So you had like
I love New York.
I love New York. It was millions of fucking
Real and Chance. Even though shout out to was it Real just died?
fucking the Ray J. Ray J had 3 of the motherfuckers. You
And
know
has
what I mean?
more now. He's on I Love Hip Hop. I mean, Loving Hip Hop right now.
That's what I'm saying. But it's transgressed to now. It's just like let's create drama. So now,
I'd rather watch something that I know for a fact is fictional, and at least I'm like that has a good storyline than something that's
no.
Like
I
that.
don't
I'm
trying
disagree
to
with
make
you.
me think it's real, but
Right,
it's really
and then-
fake.
And I don't disagree with you at all. But
saying?
it's just like I can't even like. For me, I don't even see the point. Like I can't when my. There's certain days, y'all know that there's certain days that y'all timeline is just gonna blow the fuck up for no reason.
Exactly.
And I just be like, dog, like, are people really that interested in people's life? Like when Atlanta, like, Real Wives of Atlanta, when that jumps off, are niggas really that into like, oh my god, this bitch Portia, I would have slapped that bitch.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a chick tell me she watched it because she wants her life is going fucked up. She wants to know somebody else's life is worse.
You got people like that. You got some people that's trying to escape, basically escape
Yeah.
whatever reality that
They're
they're
going
actually living in. They're going through. But my thing is this though, like when you really get down to the reality of the situation with a lot of these stars and shit like that, these motherfuckers ain't making no more than what you would make at like Convergence or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You be a call center bitch.
Well, I mean, you should be a call center, bro. You know what? No, I work in one, so no disrespect to all my friends over there. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand, like, this is the same broad that you seen on television. This is the same broad that probably just worked at, like I said, fucking Convergence or Express Scripts or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to keep this in mind that, a lot of these motherfuckers ain't making money. Like, okay, example, what's old girl name? Jocelyn Hernandez.
Yeah.
Jocelyn Hernandez. Like, prime example, I'll never forget when I looked up her net worth originally. You know how much I made? $50,000.
That's how much you make.
Yeah. So, but it's just really about getting away from it. But like I said, I'd rather watch something that I know that's fictional. I know for a fact it's fictional. That's actual good writing. Than watching something that you trying to play off as reality. That's one fucking horrible ass writing, fake as shit, and at the same time, well, a lot of shit, especially with the black ones, man, just making us look bad. I hate that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But
All right, fellas, we can get wrap it up. James, let everybody know to get you up at.
yeah, Twitter, Instagram, JBJR official. Get me SoundCloud.com, JBJR for my beats, and next month we are doing it again at the Atomic Cowboy for the beat battles. So go ahead, like I said, check it out. We're gonna be up there. I believe it's gonna be on the 7th. Like I said, you can follow me. If you add me on Facebook, like Ted said, just holler at me, let me know who you are, so I know who's adding me. I don't want to be fake profile shit. So go ahead.
All right, Reminisce, where can they hit you up at?
Instagram and Twitter, DJ Reminisce10.
All right, you hit Teddy up. He's outside juggling his balls. So Theodore Simpson IV on Facebook.
Hit him up in his mouth.
Yeah, Pause. Also, email us at landocalpod@gmail.com. Go to the Straight Out Locast fan page. We'll be putting up. What are we gonna do the battle of the week?
Yeah. So I thought about it. So battle of the week this time around. We're gonna go back to villains again, and just do an actual good one. It's been talked about a couple of times. I seen in the internet, but Deathstroke from DC versus Taskmaster from Marvel.
Okay. Deathstroke versus Taskmaster. All right. Hit us up on our Twitter too, Straight OLC. Lando Cal. I made a Lando Cal Twitter page, but it ain't ready yet. So that'll be up soon. Hit me up on Twitter at Dig Game as well. Dig Game ISU on Instagram. Daryl Frierson on Facebook. And appreciate all the love people been showing us. Last few episodes, Lando Cal been blowing up crazy with downloads. So we appreciate everybody downloading the show. And, reach out to us. Let us know what y'all think. And hit us up. And we'll see y'all next episode, Lando Cal Risen Experience.
Bye.
Peace.